Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Ole Miss offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They go to the draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. After the run, now to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Rebels will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. With the catch, it's Algier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Was to pass. On the run, fires downfield. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. They'll leave it with him. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. To the air on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Powell.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of...
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Rebels will hustle to the line. On third down going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Austin. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. He'll keep it himself. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the first. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Rebels are on the move. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Peters. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Hayden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Central Michigan.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. What a snag by the defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He's looking for an open man on second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding.
He caught it! Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Gets it out fast. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. And the pass hits. Picked off. Looking for more room. The 30. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The Rebels are in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost the defense, he's wide open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They're going back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Algier. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Running back goes in motion. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Quick release on the RPO. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's going to throw deep right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Slips a tackle. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 4 over Georgia Tech.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Fires left. Another incompletion on third down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. The quarterback empties his backfield. Buying some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Austin. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Off play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through 2 quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. The run from the shotgun. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. LSU right back to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Caught over the middle. It's Gaines. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. He wants it all. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Rebels will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gaines. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. Handoff to the single running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Power football with the run. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. Bulls his way forward. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
A great job forcing the fumble. But here's the thing. I'm okay with plays. If I make you earn it and don't give up those big plays and make you not get a penalty, not put the ball on the turf, I think that's what good defense is about. Great job by the defense, bowling their neck up, forcing the turnover.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Trying play action. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go to the ground. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Out of the backfield, he's open. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now from inside the red zone. Going for 6. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 2nd and 10 here. Back to the air one more time. Got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. Looking to move it through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Breaks the tackle. And the Rebels get it past the sticks. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run play action. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. They're bringing heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.